And what is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Yeah, apologize no show last night. I got home about 7:30 last night, and I was just beat. It's like, I warned you guys about this last week, what was coming, and the week before. I'm actually surprised I'm doing a show tonight, but it is number 700. So didn't want to miss that. I missed it last night. I can do it 2 nights in a row. Uh, I decided on the way home tonight we're not going to do any audio tonight. We're going to take a break. We're going to step away from that, and we're going to start on GoPro Night 2 in women's. Let me write that down so we don't forget. And you did see the Discord. Those who aren't in Discord, I'm informing them. How you doing, TM? Good to see you. Nice and early. Yeah, I'm starting the show a little bit early tonight, which is good. Yeah, like I said, I never thought we'd make that 700 mark. That's a lot of shows. But here we is. Got it loaded up. Went ahead and turned the brightness up a little bit. So, yeah, round number. Nice round number. 700. The last big one was 666. Then before that, it was like 500 was huge. I didn't think we'd get to 700. That being said, let's get onto some video. Why is it 99%? Okay. Oh, yeah. What's up, Korg? Use the counter. I have not used the counter. Honestly, I forgot about it.
5 Nevada State Prison, GoPro 8-2, being left in women's. All right, we're good.
So let's see if I can enhance this a little bit. Can't do it too much. This can get distorted fast. That's about as much as we could do on the enhancements. So we're kind of stuck there. Still kind of ominous, though, ain't it? If you had the first cell down here on the right, even with the lights on, you still get a lot of darkness. Kind of creepy. Later on, I come in and turn on the light, so we won't need it later. But yeah, I might have to turn down the brightness when I turn the light on. New PPU range open today, so of course you had to go spend the whole day there. I would have too. Somebody wants to come say hi early. He definitely wants that attention early. That's my bud. Say hi to everybody, Jack. It is a long hallway. We got the Jack. Yes, we do. So yeah, I also posted on Facebook. Let me also post on Twitter. Yeah, he wanted down. He kind of pawed to get up, then wanted down. So, cat doing cat things. No, I didn't. What happened in Tokyo yesterday is for a 20-year IRL streamer. What happened? And he's in doing something he shouldn't. Excuse me for a second. You can link it in Discord or just say what happened here. I mean, up to you. Either way, we'll find out. Senpai finally noticed them. Got murdered on stream. Oh. I know there's been I remember a few years. I don't remember how long ago it was. An IRL streamer went to a restaurant that ended up being a mob hangout, and they basically told him, "You have to leave." Not "Would you leave?" You have to leave. It's like, yeah, and the guy's trying to justify it, and it's like, no, you go. It's like, okay, I'm leaving now. Going down these rabbit holes of videos like that, it's like, holy crap. Had that one on Twitch, what was it, a year or two ago? He offed himself live on stream. And it's like you're sitting there going, oh wow. He donated a lot of money and he got banned, and he did not like that. Probably wasn't his fault, her fault he got banned. You know, the suicide one was heartbreaking. And it was like, you feel, it really hits you in the feels. Maybe some streamers play the flirting game just to get money. About 99.9% of the titty streamers flirt to get money. Why do you think they wear the scantily clothing? There's no maybes about it. They do. There's one I did watch here because she's in Vegas. Still follow her on like Twitter, but she doesn't stream anymore. But I never gave her money. Only stayed in her stream because she was a genuine sweetheart. But yeah, I'll never give money to shit like that. It's the internet. 12-year-olds and grown men acting like them. They're a thing. And the thing is, these people have their demented visions that if they donate money, they're going to have a chance with them. They ain't. And the streamers are like, hey, you're donating money, non-refundable. What's up, Sims? How you doing? It's been a hot minute. Welcome into number 700. And the Jack is back. Some only live on Twitch and think it's the only world. It's the digital world we live in. It's sad, but it's true. People nowadays don't realize, they do a lot of this online and realize if they walk out that front door, they might get a smack in the mouth. Working hard, broke my back trying to clean a 120-pound pit in the tub. I'm sorry. Jack, you got people talking about you. Also, for all cartoon and Japanese made fantasies. The ones that do spend ungodly amounts of money. And that I think it's sad. I mean, if you have that kind of money, do what you want with it. But whatever. And it's probably going to be quiet for about the next hour or so. Sims, I'm all right. Been busier than shit at work. We got several shows and tours lined up, and it's brutal. I only did like 2 shows last week. This week, I don't know how it's going to go. We did Olivia Rodrigo. Cosa Nuestra's in there right now. We got Mumford & Sons coming up. We got Lady Gaga. We got Beyonce. And we got a couple others coming up. And it's just, they're all lined up like almost overlapping each other. And Carrie Underwood. And there's one more. I forget what it is. Something like $100K US dollars. My God. But yeah, it's rough. Did have the big boss tell me today. They're like, Brett, we're watching everything you're doing. It's like, you're killing yourself. It was like, you're paying me to work. It's like, no, but they're like, you're going above and beyond. Thank you. It's like, this shit wouldn't be done without you. It's like, I know. One of the Japanese streamers follows and new people join. How do they date Japanese women? Just date them because they are Japanese and not because they know them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Not here in the States. A lot of people, it's like, I've dated Asian women. I've dated Hispanic. I've dated the spectrum. I ain't gonna lie. Not that they were on the spectrum, but shit, Jack, you must want the attention, bud. Look at this. Little attention guy. Uh, I was attracted to them because they were Japanese, but they were good people. If they had been idiots, I wouldn't have dated them. They were actually very intelligent women. It's just that, my God, Jack, what are you doing? You want to say hi to everybody? Huh? You want to say hi to everybody? I only date locals too. But Las Vegas is a mismatch of everything in the world. So, yeah. Uh, I've I've dated, like I said, women of everything, from skinny to big. Uh, and human nature, you focus on looks first. There's something that just catches you about them. Then you find out their sense of humor, their personality, the chemistry. But there's always something right away that catches you about them. Yeah, TM, your man. Like I said, it's even like the other girls that I've dated. Uh, there was something physically about him that attracted me to him. The eyes, the smile, you know, tiggle bitties, whatever. Uh, then start talking to him. It's like I hit the gold mine. You got a fucked up sense of humor just like me, and you sit around making fun of people all night. It was like, I remember one I dated. She's like, "Let's go people watch." It's like, what? She goes, "Let's go make fun of people." She meant basically in being in Vegas. She goes, "Let's go make fun of tourists." All right, let's go. We'll get dinner while we're down there. And you just sit around laughing at people. It's like, and that's one thing about Vegas that you don't get anywhere else. Uh, People dress so fucked up in this town. The tourists do. And it's like they're dressed in like neon shorts and a fanny pack and a freaking wife beater t-shirt and a fisherman's cap, and you're just going, all right, you're probably from like Florida or Georgia. And it's just like, I used to, like, when I was in my early 20s. Even actually, let me take that back. From 16 to about 22 or 23. Uh, I would find the Indian from people from India, and I would do Pee Wee's Playhouse. If you guys remember that show, and he would sing about connecting something, and I would skip down the strip singing that through these groups of people. And I never meant anything malicious by it. I don't have a real malicious bone in my body. I've just got an asshole bone in my body. Yeah, Corgi, I did. Connect the dots, la 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 la. It's like, and I would skip while doing it. I actually dated a girl. We went down to the MGM when they had the Wizard of Oz set up, and her and I would skip through there like the Wizard of Oz. Follow the yellow brick road, and people would just stand back and go, no. I used to do the invisible dog. You know, you're chasing around an invisible dog. And that's an old comedy skit back from the 80s. That's fucked up even for you. And like if they laugh, you know, I'd stop and talk to them, be like, guys, I'm just joking. You know, it's like I'm not making fun of your culture. Sniper! No, I'm kidding. Like I said, I look for those fucked up traits in women that they could be as sadistic as me. If a woman's got a sense of humor like mine, oh, she's a gold mine. She's a flat out gold mine. Be like, can you see me? If she'd be like, can you see yourself dating me? Bitch, you keep it up, I'm gonna wife you up. It's like, just no, I'm gonna wife you up. I ain't dating you, I'm gonna wife you. But it is what it is. What's up, Moose? How you been, man? Oh, this fucking cat. No. You know better. I'd beat your ass if you yelled that, especially in Vegas. Uh, TM, I used to have one of those freaking fake dog leashes. You used to get them at the amusement parks as a kid. But it wasn't a metal rod, it was a flexible piece of fabric, like tightly woven rope or something that just went down into a harness, and you could act like you're walking an invisible dog. I used to have one. So yeah, I've let me see. Let me see if I can find a picture of that. I'll just keep the camera on, so shit. Yeah. I don't know if you could see it on camera, but you just type in 80s invisible dog leash. And I don't know why that's doing that, but it is. Shit. Fuck. I fucked up. Is the camera moving? I'll have to go back and look. Let's go back a little ways. That didn't get it to go away. There we go. Yeah, we used to have one of those, and it was the coolest thing in the world being a kid. But oh, what's that? Is that a? No, it's not. Oh shit! Get off that. I am. It does look like it's shaking just a little bit. No, it's definitely moving a little bit. Let me turn off my camera. No, it's definitely just ever so slightly. Maybe it's a focus in the dark. Was that a shadow? Hold on. There's definitely footsteps. That might be shadows from outside. Mark that number down. Go back again. It's not TM. It's on the ground on a tripod. Second floor. Second floor. Seems it's really not doing it now. Got any of the matrix thing that's messing with you. Yeah. It's going to do that. Definitely going to do that. Are you talking right here on the right along that center beam right there? Is that where you're talking about? Because I think that's matrixing right there. Because I thought I saw something too, but it's the light coming in. You got the pillar that's on the left side, so whenever that light shifts, it's causing that right side to shift a little bit. So I think that's matrixing and light just naturally shifting from the outside. Just my opinion. I'm wondering if that's still not the light because the sun is starting to set, and that's going to cause the shadows on the floor to shift a little bit. So I think that's where that's coming from. I should have put it on the other side facing down, but we did that the previous year and didn't get anything. Yeah. Just a light so it can oscillate. Yes. So I think it's just random at this point. That cat's going to get beat here in a second. He's just. Welcome back. And Jack is back. You're back with food, and Jack is back on my lap. He's being overly hyper right now. Cat's got a case of the zoomies. Barbecue bacon mac and cheese. That actually sounds pretty good. I stopped at the Mexican restaurant on the way home and got a steak quesadilla. Cardboard and a bike, so it sounded like a moped. Nice. Jesus, Jack. He's. What's the matter, bud? Huh? What's the matter? Yeah, their quesadillas aren't the greatest, but they're good enough to get the job done. I'm getting beat by a cattail here. Might have to get the stuff and make some. whenever I make quesadillas here, I get, a couple different types of cheese. Maybe find some just kind of random meat to put in it. And then I'll put hot sauce in with it or some good hot salsa. Put the hot salsa in with the cheese when you're cooking it. It makes the quesadilla that much better. And some good guac and some good sour cream with it. You got a good meal there. What about you, Sims? What'd you have for dinner? Sims is being quiet. Thinks she's nursing her back. I used to hate guac. Then all of a sudden, it's like once I can't remember where I was, and it's like, you know what? This is pretty freaking good. Maybe it's just how they made it. Got y'all hungry. Hangry. Makes you puke. It used to fuck my stomach up, then all of a sudden it's like, as I gotten older, you skip dinner in favor of pain pills and Reese's cups. I got a box of Reese's cups downstairs in the fridge. Reese's cups, cold, put them in the fridge, they're the best that way. You're never going to convince me otherwise. It's like blueberry Pop Tarts. They're best frozen. Same way they get the marshmallows and the Peeps there, Waka. You're watching WWE, your attention is divided. I see how it is. But yeah, frozen blueberry Pop Tarts. Oh, that's living right there. It's like most candy or most chocolate is good cold. Like most candy bars are better cold. Hershey's, Snickers, Baby Ruth, any one of those better cold. Wow, that's Swiss chocolate. You're going to get the best there anyway. Sims, that's a given. Pistachio chocolate. I'd be willing to try it. I love pistachios, but with chocolate, I don't know. I really don't think we're going to get anything out of this until we get to us investigating. But is what it is. Speaking of that, no, I think it's still doing what TM said earlier. It's doing it's adjusting for the darkness. Is all it's doing. Now, once this goes completely dark, I think we're gonna have to jump up to where we turn the light on. Matter of fact, I guarantee it. Because I don't want to sit here and watch darkness. Watching it just a black screen. Like, nope, ain't doing that. Is the chat delayed? Maybe. I know it's delayed on Chatbot. If it was a DSLR, you can turn all the adjusting off. I've got a DSLR full spectrum. If it was full spectrum, we wouldn't need anything. We'd be singing all the way down the hallway no matter what. And I think I'm going to have to start bringing that back out. Problem is, it's its own case. And it's a pain in the ass to lug around. I got the cat here on my lap. Let me scratch his head. He's got his head all the way back and his teeth are out smiling. This cat is strange. I've never seen a cat smile with his teeth out. Cat being catty. Yeah. Look who owns him. Corgi, you're not wrong. You are not wrong at all there, bud. I definitely have a screw or two loose. Oh, maybe more than a couple. It's like a tackle box full of screws rolling down the hill. Now we just need to get MDS in here and we need to get Deads in here. And get everybody in here tonight. It's like shit, it's number 700. No, no, we don't need either one. That's just wrong, Corgi, on so many levels. And there goes Jack falling. We already got TM to fill in for Deds. Oh, Deds has probably got a new girlfriend already. Or he's out hunting. One of the two. Or both. Got his new girlfriend out hunting. We'll go with that one. We'll definitely go with that one for now. And we might have to jump up to where the lights turned on. Now it's getting just too dark. All right.
Just meet him in, guys. All right. We're good there, guys.
All right. Never mind, I'll be good for once. Corgi, don't try and pretend, man. You know you want to say something. We don't shy away from shit here in this stream. What's sitting on the cell door? Flowers. The docents went through, Susan and Michelle and Tammy and all the women put silk flowers, silk daisies on all the cell doors and all the women's cells, just as a comfort thing for the women's spirits if they happen to be there. I think they actually put chocolate on there at one point too. Little candies on there for them. Like an offering to La Llorona or something. Offering just to the female spirits. I wouldn't go as far as saying La Llorona, but we do know there's a couple female spirits there. So kind of just something comforting for them. So, I mean, I get it. And I think it's cool. I probably never would have thought of that, but how can I say that? I literally said I wouldn't think about putting flowers on the women's cell doors, but I brought a bottle of Jack Daniels in for the spirit of Carol Cole. That's kind of messed up on my part. What do you mean, Flocka? How do you speak in tongue and what does that actually mean? What do you mean? You kind of lost me. Oh, I was thinking about the exorcism and like voodoo people. I'm more scared about voodoo than I am exorcisms. What's up, Windsor? Like, go back to the. Uh, I forget when the movie was made. I think it's like. I gotta look this up. Let's see when this movie was made. Why? 19, 1988. Serpent and the Rainbow. When it talks about voodoo and stuff in the movie, black magic, voodoo, and all that. Definitely an amazing freaking movie. Couple cheesy parts, but creepy as shit at the same time. This cat is going to get beat here in a second. Made in 1988. Walk. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's one of the horror movies I would recommend. Mind you, there is some cheesiness in it, but it's generally pretty creepy. Jack is being a pain in the ass today. And he's giving me the look of death, like he knows I'm talking about him. Past few nights, he's been incredibly good. I got the Chinese on speed dial if you need. But you don't like me making the Indian jokes. Oh, that's cold. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Hey, Jack, I'm going to order Chinese. Yeah, behave. And he's just staring at me. He's like, but Brent. And the other thing is, from what Susan said, the spirits in this area do not like bright light. Uh, and I didn't know this till later in the investigation. Uh, so I think I screwed up a little bit having bright light in this area. I think it kind of hampered the spirits from talking. So we'll definitely have to see. Gotta go catch a psycho bird. Nice. And for the Ghost Adventure fans out there, how many of you saw that Aaron Goodwin's wife was arrested because she tried putting a hit on Aaron? It's been all over the news. This place is creepy, and I feel the aura. There's not a lot of bad aura in this prison. There's really not. You just got to know how to handle it. A lot of people go in and provoke, and that causes a bad aura. So, like, I had 4 months of hell because I invited the spirits to show me. As long as you keep your head on straight and don't mess around, the spirits are going to talk to you. They're going to communicate. I wouldn't say there's bad aura in here. Yes, it's a prison. Yes, people did nasty things. But at the end of the day, they're still people. Too many people go in and investigate and treat them like criminals instead of treating them like people. They all had stories. But yeah, Corgi, came up yesterday, I think, yesterday or Sunday, that the police arrested his wife. Evidently, there's been records released that his wife was in contact with a convicted murderer in prison in like Wisconsin or something, trying to get him to put a hit on Aaron. It's weird. It's this whole fucked up situation. I saw this and I was like, wow. Aaron is the last person I thought I'd see out of that group of people that would have a hit put on him. And I hate saying it like that. If it was anybody, you'd think it'd be the leader of the pack. But I am not saying that in any way as aside from being funny. Aaron would be the last person you would think that would happen to. And now I want to know why. Was it money? Or what was it? But it's definitely going to get interesting. You thought your wife was a flaming... Damn. You want to talk the flaming C-bomb? How about that lady that was on the news here 2 or 3 years ago that had been poisoning her husband for years? But she was putting bleach in the coffee, small amounts. And he started feeling off, so he put up a surveillance camera and hidden in the kitchen. Come to see, she was pouring bleach into the water with the coffee. It's like, Jesus. You're talking liver failure, kidney failure, renal failure. You're talking massive organ failure. Your liver, your pancreas, your kidneys. It's like, jeez. You don't think you're going to get caught? I mean, toxicology reports are going to come back and be like, bleach? Yeah, we're looking at the home. You're not getting away with that. I don't get it. At least mine ain't tried to kill me yet. That you know about. That you know about. Like my ex, her dad was fucking nuts. He's the one I was telling you guys about that was a chemical weapons specialist in Nam. He knew how to dispose of problems. And it's like, he goes, you ever do this to my daughter? I'm going, you're not going to scare me. He's like, what? It's like, you can't scare me. He's like, he finally realized after about a year, he goes, I can't intimidate you, can I? It's like, dude, your daughter scares me more than you do. And he just started laughing. He goes, fair. It's like, and he finally realized, it's like, you don't intimidate Brent. You know, we were talking about that at work today. One of the bars I used to go to be a bouncer, you had to be a minimum second degree black belt. Thank God I was friends with the bouncers, but they were more intimidated of me than I was of them. And it's like, what do you do? I'm not a scary guy. Well, I can be, but I'm a softie. It's that button gets pressed. It is what it is. I don't step in yours. You don't step in mine. Stay out of my Kool-Aid. It's simple. An old-fashioned hillbilly. I'm an old-fashioned redneck. I'm not a hillbilly. I haven't slept with a cousin. Or even a second cousin. Or anybody in the family tree for that matter. Doesn't work that way. Jack ain't gonna mess me up. But my Kool-Aid is better. Well, I ain't gonna lie there. I don't even know where I was going with that. But I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know she was my cousin. What's that old saying? Deeper kin, deeper in. Back up. Right there on the other side of the bars. That might be dust. Yep, that's dust. Right here. Your uncle married his second cousin. Oh. But I was at my brother's funeral. And Dad picked me up from the airport. We're finally go to the airport and we get to the funeral and the church was packed. And I had said hi to some family, some I hadn't seen for years, and some I didn't get a chance to say hi to. And there was a lot of friends of my brothers that showed up. Friends and their families showed up. And I was kind of looking through the church. And I'm like, Dad, who the hell is that brunette over there? It's like, he goes, which one? I'm like, that one right over there. I'm like, who the fuck is that? She's gorgeous. He's like, Brent, that's your cousin. I'm like, what? He goes, I think it was her name. I think it was Amanda. I was like, that's your cousin Amanda. I'm going, what? He goes, Brent, that's your cousin. I'm like, Jesus Christ, she grew up. And I hadn't seen her since she was like 6 or 7. And I was closer with the older cousin, because she was my age. So, no, Moose, no. And I was like, Dad, he goes, Brent. I'm like, I'm behaving. I'm just asking. I'm like, it's like, I grew up with Wendy. I really didn't know Amanda. It's like, no, that's your cousin. It was like, Dad, don't tell anybody. He goes, they wouldn't believe me if I told them. I was like, thank you, Dad. It was just like, and he took that one to his grave. He was like, I'm not saying a thing. I felt like a freaking world class idiot. Then, not long after, we all connected on Facebook and we've kept in touch. So it's like, well, you know, it happens, right? That's like sleeping with your best friend's sister. There's just something not right about it. At least he's no longer your friend after that. Even worse when you sleep with his mom. Don't ask. Please, don't ask. Lost a friend on that one. TM's like, what the fuck? Yeah. It wasn't a good. He was a. All right, you're asking. He was a. I don't want to say good friend. He was a friend. It's back when I was in college. I was taking a bartending class, and this lady. It's like I was 20. Like 21. And this lady, she was probably 40s. And it's like she comes sits next to me during class, and we ended up hitting it off. We're talking, we're hanging out. Went out a couple times, and I ended up, over at her house one night. We're doing our thing. Go to bed, wake up the next morning, and we go out into the kitchen to get breakfast. And my buddy's sitting there, and I'd never met his mom. I never met his mom. I was like, he goes, Brett, what the fuck are you doing here? Well, wait, what? He goes, what are you doing here? Well, he goes, are you screwing my mom? I'm going, just last night? He's like, I was like, and he's like, wait. He's like, dude. And mom's like, wait, this is Brent? It's like, and it pretty much just ended the friendship, and she ended right there. And I walked out like this. Oh my God. I felt like an idiot. I felt like a jackass. It's like, dude, I didn't know that was your mom. Now, I can't believe I shared that with you guys. It's like, oops. Could have been my buddy's stepdaddy. Oh. I've done worse. I've done a lot worse, but this ain't the show for it. It's like, You guys don't need to know everything. Let's go. Too late for that. Yeah. I've shared partials of it on here before. I've never gotten into detail. Oh, like we got so much else going on, right? You're sitting there listening to me talk, watching a dark hallway with nothing going on. None of us have a life right now. Met my buddy's mom. She was like, I got to show you something in my bedroom. My buddy was like, no, Mom, not again. Wah, wah, wah. It's like, yep. I said I've dated sisters, which was interesting at different times, not at the same time. Mom was like, "Will you pick one of my daughters?" I was like, no, she won't choose. She won't choose a guy, so I dated the other one. Mom was like, "Fair enough, dude. I could have." Wow. Oh, yeah, it was like I dated one. She went back to her ex, and I was like, "I'm dating your sister." She said, "My sister don't like you." I'm like, "Yeah, she does." And I ended up dating her sister for a few months. I didn't have a threesome with those sisters, but I did have a threesome with twin sisters when I was 19 on their 17th birthday. Twin sisters. Oh, hold on. There's a voice. That's just us coming up. Yeah, it's us coming up. And if it is us coming up, we're not going to get through the investigation tonight because we were in there over an hour and only got about another few minutes left on the show anyway. So we won't dive into that tonight. Yeah, I'll save it for the next show if that is us coming in here to investigate, which it sounds like. Let's see. Yeah, TM. Shipwreck slept with Stifler's mom. Yeah, that's matrixing. Definitely matrixing. Where at, Moose? Which cell? Yeah, I think that's matrixing. Because that's a long way down. Could it be paranormal? Yeah, but it's so hard to tell. It is way hard to tell. We are coming in, so that's probably gonna be it for tonight, guys. I do appreciate y'all being here. Sims, Moose, Windsor, Corgi, Fish, TM, Waka, everybody, anybody lurking in the shadows. Thank you for being here for number 700. We're going to continue, hopefully, the video tomorrow night or whenever the next show is. Like I said, the rest of the week is going to be busy. Hopefully, tomorrow night we'll continue it. But we'll get back to it as soon as we can. Make sure and keep an eye on Discord for updates. I'll make sure and keep you guys in the loop. That being said, good night, God bless, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks again.